Here's the deal. You sit down to work, you open your laptop, and somehow 12 minutes later, you're replying to an email that you didn't even care about. You're looking up a random Canva font and wondering, why in the world does my brain feel like a browser with 47 tabs open? If that sounds familiar, I want you to stay with me because you do not need more hours. You need a plan that fits your real life. Hey, friend, welcome back to Purposely Productive. My name is Michelle, and this channel is for purpose driven women that are building businesses with full lives attached. So, if you're trying to be more visible, get more done, and not lose your mind in the process, you're in the right place. Today, we're talking time management for female entrepreneurs, the kind that actually works, not the kind that assumes you live alone in a quiet home with a personal chef and zero emotional labor. So, let's get right into it. Most time advice is built on two big assumptions. First, you get long, quiet work blocks. And second, your energy stays the same all day. Meanwhile, real life looks like client work, content creation, home stuff, family needs, decision fatigue, and the mental list running in the background all the time. So if you're struggling, I promise you it's not because you're lazy. It's because usually your routine doesn't match your reality. And that's good news because reality, that's workable. We just need a simple structure. So here are a few signs that your routine needs a reset. You start the day reacting. Your to-do list, it grows faster than it shrinks. You stay busy, but you're not sure what really mattered. You feel guilty resting even when you're exhausted, and you keep pushing the important work till tomorrow. It never comes. So if you're nodding, I want you to take a breath. This is not a discipline problem. It's a clarity problem. And clarity, my friend, is fixable. So first, I want you to stop writing a 15 task list like you're auditioning for Most Tired Woman Alive. Instead, I want you to choose 3 tasks for the day. Just 3. These 3 should connect to results like revenue, getting money, relationships, so you're talking clients, leads, partnerships, visibility, content that's going to bring people in, and growth, your systems, your skills, and your offers. Everything else is optional. And yes, I know our brain wants to argue with me, but what about the other 27 things, Michelle? They can exist. I promise. They just don't get to drive. When you focus, you finish. When you finish, you build momentum. And momentum, that feels like confidence. Next, you're going to add one focused work block per day, 1 hour. That's it. I call it my hour of power. During this hour, you're going to silence notifications. You're going to close all those extra tabs. Yep, even that one. And you're going to work on only one priority. Set a timer. 30 minutes, get up, shake, 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 and then 30 more additional minutes if that helps, okay? This is not catch up on everything time. This is impact time because one focused hour, it often beats 4 distracted ones. Also, your brain loves a finish line, and an hour gives it just that. Now, time blocking, but not the fantasy version. Not the version where you wake up at 5 a.m. cheerful and hydrated. We're going to build your schedule around your real life. I want you to start with 3 simple questions. When is my energy highest? When do interruptions hit the most? And when do I feel the most clear? Then I want you to block work to match that. For example, your mornings can be client work or money task. Midday, that can be admin and lighter stuff. And in the afternoon, you can have content or creative work. In your evenings, that's family time and rest. Most importantly, I want you to schedule what matters first, because if you leave it for later, later is going to get eaten by life. If everything feels urgent, nothing gets done well. So I want you to use a simple filter. Must be done today, should be done this week, and it can wait. Then I want you to ask one question before saying yes to anything. Does this move my business forward or does it just keep me busy? That question will save you hours and it will also save your sanity. Daily planning also helps. Weekly planning, it changes everything. I want you to pick one time each week, even if it's just 30 minutes, and do a CEO planning block. During that block, I want you to review the past week. I want you to celebrate wins. Do not skip this, okay? And then I want you to note any unfinished tasks. Then you're going to go ahead and pick next week's top 3 goals and then pre-block your hour of power sessions. As a result, you're going to stop waking up and reinventing the wheel every single day. You lead your week. Your week does not chase you. Time is real. energy is also real. Some days you feel really sharp, and other days you feel like you're walking through peanut butter. So match task to your energy, okay? Your high energy tasks, they're going to be strategy, launch planning, deep writing, client problem solving. Your low energy tasks, those are going to be email cleanups, simple edits, scheduling your posts on social media, and then doing any type of admin work you need to do. So when you do this, you stop picking fights with your own brain and you prevent burnout because you are not meant to run at full speed all day, every day. You're a human, not a robot with a ring light. So here's the thing. Consistency doesn't come from doing the most. It comes from doing the simple things again and again. The boring things again and again that are going to push the needle and move your business forward. So I want you to start small for the next 7 days. If 7 days seems to be too much, then you can even do it for the next 2 or 3 days. But I want you to choose 3 daily tasks. Do 1 hour of power and then do 1 weekly planning session. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want you to focus on being consistent. After you've done it, I want you to review this. Ask yourself what felt easy, what felt heavy, and what needs to change. A routine should support you. It should not trap you. I want you to keep the tools basic. You can use Google Calendar for time blocks. You can use a paper planner or journal for your daily top 3. And then you can just use a timer for focus sessions. That's enough. You don't need a lot of things. If apps stress you out, go paper. If paper turns into a pile, then go digital. The tools matter less than the habit. So here's the thing. If today felt chaotic for you, I want you to do this tonight. I want you to brain dump everything that's on your mind. Circle the 3 tasks that matter most for tomorrow. And then I want you to schedule 1 hour of power. Decide when work ends. Then I want you to go to bed knowing that tomorrow already has a direction. That alone can lower your anxiety. So if you want help staying consistent, you can grab the free resource, Consistency to Cash. The download link is in the comments below. And you're also welcome to come join my free Facebook community, the Purposely Productive Crew. It's a supportive space for women building with purpose that are learning to set better boundaries and they're getting visible without burnout. And if this video helped, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, then share it with a friend who keeps saying, I just need to get caught up. Because we both know caught up is a moving target that we never catch. You don't need more hours. You need more intention. Not everything, just what matters. Pick one shift this week and start there. You've got this.